So here we are back at Nottingham John Pye. We're going to collect another pallet. This one, only visible item was a trash can and some boxes. So again, this is going to be another mystery pallet and a half. I've got no idea what we're going to get. Let's go get it. Let's go and find out. Okay, so we've just been in and collected our pallet. As we can see, we've got that metal trash can. Now the rest of it is absolutely anyone's guess. I can't really tell from the packaging what we've got. Now this is actually going to be the first stop of today. We're going to go and get a second one after this. So we're going to get all this into the car and then we'll open it all up at home. I don't want to stay here too much longer. It looks like it is about to rain. So we'll get this all in the car and then we're off to the next one. Okay, so just arrived in Marchington at the second John Pye for today. Picking up one item. It is a Anda gaming chair. This was a bit of a mistake. So I accidentally bid on this one thinking it was Nottingham. It is not, it's Marchington. It's an extra 30 miles each way. So lesson learnt, make sure you know what you are bidding on and where it is when you're collecting it. So not too bad, only 30 miles, but it could have been worse. Okay, so just collecting the chair, and as you can see, it is a huge sales room. So this is one of 20, which run all the way down there. So another 19 of these rooms full of auction lots. Okay, so we're out of the sales room. We've got our under seat. Everything looks like it's there. It is not brand new. However, it does look in pretty good condition. And these do go for about £200 when they are brand new. So we'll get that one home and we'll sort out the rest of the items that we got. All right then, so we're back home. Been to Nottingham, we've been to Marchington. Got one pallet load of stuff and a chair to get out of the car. So let's go through it all and find out what we've got. Okay, item number one, a Blisswood 8-drawer high gloss unit. Unfortunately, this is box 2 of 2, and I don't see 1 of 2 anywhere. So unfortunately, this looks like it's going to be joining the wood pile. Okay, next up, we've got a 3-piece bistro set. Now, unfortunately, again, it is a pack 2 of 2, and both of them are box 2 of 2. So, again, not much we can really do about this one. It's going to have to probably go into a metal pile somewhere. Okay, we've got another Blisswood box. This time, I can't see any 1 of 2 or 2 of 2. So hopefully this is the one and only box for this unit. So it is a 2-drawer white coffee table. And actually, there's an Amazon label on it. So that gives me an indication this returns pallet is from Amazon. Okay, next up, we've got the wood fire bin. It looks quite complete. I thought it was a trash bin, but it turns out actually no. It's for burning wood in. So it's a wood fire bin. We've got plenty of wood over there I can actually chuck into it. So I might keep that one actually. Okay, next one. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I've had a look inside. There's some wood in there. And it looks like it might make a wooden box. I really don't know. I've had a quick look for this and try and find anything on the labels. Nothing. Other than it's another Amazon return. So I'll get this out in a few days, get my daughter to make it, see what it turns out to be. Okay, next up, it looks like we've got some miniature tables. So I haven't seen anything quite like this in about 20 years. The last time I saw anything like this was in my grandma and granddad's house. But I think everything's here. Everything looks intact and sealed. So hopefully we'll be able to make this one, not a problem. Okay, so I just had to move the camera as I was back and forth to the car all the time. The next one, it looks like it is some kind of shoe rack. I'm not entirely confident all the pieces are there, and it looks quite small and flimsy, but again, we'll try and make it. It looks like everything should go together. Okay, onto the Marchington lot, the under seat. I'll give you 5 seconds to look at it. What's missing? Right. It has no base, there's no wheels to it. Also, part of it is broken with the plastic. I can't do anything about that, that's broken. But fortunately, I've got a load of spares. I've got a load of casters, I've got a load of chair bases. This will be fixed within 10 minutes. Hopefully, we can get this out the door within a day. Okay, so third to last item. I really don't know what this is. It smells of chlorine. It may have been a pool. There's some metal rods in here. I don't know how this all goes together. Experience from having pools and this kind of thing, just get rid of them. So we've got plenty of metal here. We can probably put that towards a big metal pile. So I'm thinking of starting metal scrap and wood scrap on the side that could be sold later in the year. Okay, and the second and last thing then, we've got what looks like a air dryer for washing and the top of a sand pit. I've got no need for these. So again, metal, go towards the metal scrap. The plastic, unfortunately, I think that's going to have to be taken to the tip. But all in all, that's everything out the car now and just needs to get made. Okay, so there we are. Everything's out the car now, into the garage. Got all of that to make up over the next few days. We've got the chair to repair. Fortunately, I've got a load of spares that can repair that. But all of this is going to take a few days to put together and find out what we've truly got, and then if we can sell things on. Okay, so it's been a few days now since we've been to the auction. I've got my daughter here helping, Ella. Hi. And she's going to help putting everything together. So we're going to start off by putting the under seat together. This is from my collection of spares. So this is going to be a little bit of a unique under seat, one with a metal base. And let's get this one put together. Okay, so here we go. This is the first gaming chair completed. So it's an under seat. My 10-year-old daughter put this together in 10 minutes. So it just had the extra spare that I had and the wheels. That didn't take any time at all. So let's get on to the next one. Okay, so up next we've got this box here. Now, just open it up and it looks like we've got a shoe rack. So we're going to put this one together really quick. And then next up, we're going to do this one over here. Okay, so we just put the shoe rack together. Didn't take too long. Simple shoe rack. My other half wants to keep this, so we're going to be ending up keeping this. And my daughter, my 10-year-old daughter, Ella, put it all together. So nice and easy job. Next up, we're going to open up this one, find out what's in it. Okay, so next up, we've got the Blisswood box. This feels rather heavy, so let's get it opened up. So, oh, okay. It said coffee table on the side, but it didn't mention it was a LED coffee table. So, yeah, this looks like it's going to be something quite interesting. So, yeah, let's get this one together. It looks a bit more complicated than the shoe rack, so this might take a little bit longer, but it looks like this is going to be quite an interesting box. Okay, so my daughter Ella's put the table together for me. It's an absolutely solid table. It is very hard. It is very heavy. If you're going to buy one of these, just a recommendation, 2 people lift, 2 people putting it together. However, unfortunately, it looks like the LEDs are not working. Just need to try the remote and see if it's the battery in the remote that's not working. However, my other half wants to keep it, so it looks like we're going to be keeping this table here. It is not going to be getting resold. But whilst we're making it, we sold the under chair, so success. Right, another day has passed. As you can tell, new set of clothes on. We're going to be opening up this VidaXL.com box. It is extremely heavy. I've got no idea what's in it. Let's get a look. Right, so we've got some wood, helpful, and no instructions, even better. Right, I'll try throw this together and find out what it is. Okay, so unfortunately it looks like we've struck out on this box. So it is just literally a box of wood. There's no screws, there's no instructions. I can't see any feasible way of putting this together right now, unfortunately. So it looks like it's going to be added to the wood pile. Okay, so next up then, we've got box 2 of 2 of the 3-piece basic garden set. I'm not getting my hopes up on this, but let's find out what we've got. So, we have got a glass tabletop. Oh, actually, we might be in luck here. It looks like we've got the legs to the tabletop. Got 4 legs. On the picture, it's 4. I think we've actually looked out here. It looks like we've actually got a table, a complete table, in box 2 of 2. So I'm hoping that's going to be the same for the other box 2 of 2. So hopefully that's 2 tables that we've got. Right then, the other box 2 of 2. It is the same. So we've got 2 glass tables. They're brand new. Be able to sell these off quite easy. Okay, so there we go. They were quickly made. 2 glass tables. Surprisingly, everything was in those boxes for the tables, including all the screws. So these will be quite an easy sell. Okay, next up then, we've got the hideously old looking lounge tables. I'm half tempted not to make these actually and just use them as firewood. But we'll put them together and see what they're like. Okay then, so I'll just put these together. 3 little tables, perfect for going into like a lounge living room. Not necessarily in a colour or style that I would have, but I'm sure we'll be able to get rid of these on Facebook Marketplace. If not, they're going to the car boot. Okay then, so after putting together those 2 box 2 of 2s, I'm just wanting to now find out what we've got in that box 2 of 2. There might be something in there, but I'm still thinking it's just going to be a pile of wood. Okay, we've got everything out of that box now, and unfortunately it is missing pieces. So we're missing the sides and the tops from this gloss cabinet, so we can't really do anything about it. We've got the drawer rollers, so we could use them for a project elsewhere, but for the time being this is just going to be wood. Okay then, so the last item is the fire bin. The fire bin's been put together, we'll be keeping that one. We've got the thing that was the like pool, that's going to go, but everything else now completed, so I'll just show you how much all this cost. Okay, so this pallet today I got from John Pye Auctions, and it cost £18 hammer price, bringing it to a grand total of £27 after auction fees and VAT. Okay, and then we had the under seat. So this one came in at £24 hand price, which is £36 after auction fees and VAT. So a good price on the one chair. However, I tried to get a pallet of chairs usually for this price. Okay, so that's our mystery pallet and our gaming chair done for this week. Not something I'd usually do, flat pack furniture and mystery boxes. I usually tend to go for something that I can see on the pallet, where I know I'm going to be able to make my money back. So looking at a box and not knowing what it is, I don't know if I'm going to make my money back. So it's not something I will tend to do, and it was a little bit more riskier than normal. But still, £27 in the grand scheme of things, that is comparatively quite low risk compared to other side hustles. So it's a win. And then we had the gaming chair. So the gaming chairs, as you all know from my first video over here, they sell extremely well. Now, if you want to continue watching on with this video, please do. You'll see that the gaming chair side hustle is a very good one to get into. It is very profitable. So if you like what you've seen so far, please do like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll catch you again next week. Have a nice one. Goodbye.